Hey guys, this is Aaron with Outdoor Adventures, and right now I'm taking a walk, taking a little jaunt up the Pacific Crest Trail. Even though you're really close to the highway on this leg here, the view is really pretty. Oops, I hit record. I really truly love hiking. Just getting out into the woods, it's kind of where I feel like I belong. And you wouldn't know it that this beautiful trail is literally just right up the hill from the highway. As unforgivable as nature is, learning how to do things within your comfort zone is a really smart thing to do. Especially if you do intend to go camping or hiking or anything of the sort. I would definitely brush up on your, I guess you call them survival skills, or your outdoor skills, anytime you're thinking about doing anything that takes you away from your comforts for more than just a few minutes. I mean, in that case, grocery store. If you're going to the grocery store, definitely spruce up on your survival skills then. Is always bring some form of hydration. Water is the key to survival. It's going to keep you alive longer. You can go a couple weeks without food. You can only last a few days without water. So having some form of water filtration or an excess amount of water when you go places is pretty much the smartest thing you can do. I'm learning now that the three key things to a survival situation is, first off, is water, heat, and shelter. And not necessarily in that order. I still feel like I hear footsteps somewhere. But then again, I spend a lot of time in the woods and I hear footsteps all the time. Probably just the spirits of the forest checking in. If I'm going to be doing a lot more hiking, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to be doing a little bit more conditioning for it, because walking and holding this camera is showing me I might be a little bit out of shape. But that's, I can walk forever. I love walking. I can walk for miles and miles. People keep sneaking up on me, so I have really good hearing, but the fact that people have been able to walk up behind me without me fully noticing is kind of eerie. So recently I was watching some of the survival channels that I watch, and outdoor channels, and at first I was super excited because I love watching that sort of stuff, watching people show you how to do things in a survival situation. But the more that I watch those, I kind of get discouraged because I don't have those skills. I mean, I've been hunting and fishing my entire life, and so I have the basic skills. Also, I was in Cub Scouts, so I have those basic skills. But watching these guys, it makes you wish that you had those skills. And so I keep hearing footsteps. That's creepy. It could just be these lines behind me. We'll just say that. Or it's something up in the trees. Anyway. But it makes you wish you had those skills. So what it made me think is, why not get those skills? So I have the bare minimum of skills at the moment, but I would love to start learning those skills, and I'd love for you guys to come along with me in learning those things. So I started to put together a bag of things that I thought would be good to have, you know, and I'm going to keep adding to it as I get more things, but it's also, I know one of the things that discourages people a lot is thinking that they need to have a lot of gear for these videos and for like going camping and things like that, but having just the basics, you know, like a shovel for digging holes. Whatever you do with those holes is up to you, but that's a good thing to have. A folding saw, or it's stuck, a hatchet, oh, I need to fix that sheath, is good to have so that you can cut wood. I know in some places you really need to know what you can and can't cut, but in an emergency situation, I know that there are some forgivenesses. You know, there's a little bit of forgiveness on cutting down trees and whatnot, but for the best, you know, best case scenario, only cut dead wood that's already felled, you know, already on the ground. The other thing that I always would recommend having, some paracord or some sort of rope. I still keep hearing footsteps. It's just got to be like the traffic or something, or just somewhere echoing, but it's crazy because it's throwing me off. But some kind of fire source. I always carry on all my fishing stuff and my hunting stuff and my hiking backpacks. I carry a lighter and matches as much as I can, and I also, if I can find it, carry, where did it go? I also recommend being a heck of a lot more organized than I am. I also carry a fire starter, so that in case the lighter or the matches are no good, I have the fire starter. And this one comes with little packets of tinder, or like, I don't even know what you'd call them, but they're igniters, things to help you start the fire. I haven't had to use these, so I still have a bunch of them. But I do recommend carrying something like lint or dry wood in like a Ziploc, somewhere where it can't get wet. Wood shavings. Oh, train! Alright, now that the train's done going by, I also always carry either a Leatherman or a Swiss Army knife with me, because you never know what good use those will be. But back to the main topic is, I'm no expert, and I'm really hoping to learn the skills or cultivate those skills so that I can do those things, because I love primitive camping. I love being able to go out away from the amenities that we've all gotten so used to, and just enjoy myself. Like hunting and fishing, I'm already pretty proficient in those skills. I mean, for the most part, I can do those things. But I know that there are a lot of people out there that get discouraged by watching the survival channels or the outdoor channels and seeing these guys that have all this really cool gear to be able to spend days or weeks out in the wilderness, or they have these skills that you don't necessarily come by without getting like some sort of like formal training. But I'm really excited to start learning these skills and to bring you guys with me. As always, get out there, get curious, and adventure like you mean it. We'll see you in the next video.